Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I've got another grocery haul for our family of 4 this week. I am trying to stay within the budget of $220 a week now because we've decided it's just getting too expensive and just trying to cut down costs as much as possible. So I'll run through what we've got here, tell you the price of some of the things that were on special today. Okay, I'll start over at the eggs here. I only got 1 carton of eggs because they have gone up a fair bit, and usually I do buy 2 cartons of eggs, but I'm trying to cut down a little bit now the school holidays are over. Now, bread has gone up like crazy, I think. I ended up getting 2 loaves of just the toast, and that's $2.20 a loaf. And I got myself some sourdough, Abbott's brand, which is $4.50, I'm pretty sure, a loaf. And yeah, and that just goes in the freezer for me for when, I want to take a slice out or make a sandwich with it because no one else really eats it. I got some of the Moccona coffee sachets for my husband, the sweet cappuccino ones. They were $3.50 a box. That's the only time I get them. And I also got these inner biscuit chicken snack biscuits for the kids for when they go back to school. They were $1.75. Now I ended up getting some popcorn and some cheese and onion chips. So the popcorn was only $2.10 this week, but the chips for 6 serving packs were $4.50. I also got some eucalyptus cough lollies because I thought my oldest boy was starting to get a cold from my youngest, but he seems fine, but they'll be fine in the cupboard for a while. Speaking of colds, I ended up getting more tissues. Now, they were on special this week, the sorbent, and I find with the kids, the softer the tissue, the better. And I usually do get the home brand, cheaper brand tissues, but these were only 2 boxes for $4, so I just keep them for the kids basically so they don't scratch all their nose and things. I also got myself some of this bread mix. Now, I've been buying this brand a little bit lately. I bought a white one not long ago. This makes 4 big loaves of sourdough rye, and I'll probably film and show you what it's like when I make one, but it was only $8, so it works out pretty good a loaf. And I also got some raw sugar, and yeah, just for coffees and things. They last months in our cupboard. We don't really go through a lot of raw sugar. It's just for tea or coffee. So I ended up getting a few stockpile items. I got some pure honey. I think that's about $12.50 for a kilo. I also got this Master Foods Moroccan chicken and mulled chicken curry, which I'm going to do a bit of meal prepping with. They were $3.50 a jar. I just thought I'd get them because they're just so easy sometimes. I don't often buy them, but I am thinking of buying them a lot more now as, the days get busier and it's just easier to put some chicken or veggies with it. I got some lemon juice because we always have this with water or soda water. We go through lots of it, and our lemons are going yellow on our tree at the moment. So it is working, me leaving the lemons on for longer. So thank you for everyone giving me those tips. I also got these cans for the Stockpile Pantry. There's the Heinz meals or the soups, and they were on special this week for $2.20 a can. They're a pretty big can, and they've got a lot of variety out, but $2.20, I think that's probably the best we're going to get at the moment with the prices, because sometimes these, when they're not on special, are about $4.50 a can, I've found lately. So it's definitely going up the soup. So when they're on special, it's the best time to grab them. I've also got some fish food flakes for my fish. We don't go through much of this, but when I do, it is quite expensive. And if you go to Kmart, you get a bigger amount. Now, the cereals. Now, I only get cereal when it's on special, but the Wheat Bix have gone up now to $6 for 1.2 kilos. And the Uncle Toby's Plus cereal, which I got just for myself, was $3.25 a packet. It isn't the biggest packet, but, that's probably the best it's going to get to as well. Now, with fruit and vegetables this week, I just got some washed potatoes because I just find these so easy. I can just pop them in the water if I'm tired and I don't want to cook. They're just really easy. And I think they were about $5 for 2 kilos. I also got some mandarins. They weren't a bad price this week, seeing I spent so much on them the week prior to it. I think we spent like $6 for a kilo. This week they were around $3.50, I think. The gold sweet potatoes, they weren't on special. They're usually around $4.50 a kilo. And for the greens this week, I did pick up broccoli, and I also got silver beet. I'm trying to grow spinach because it's so expensive. This was $4.90 a bunch, and we do try and eat spinach as much as we can, so I really do want to grow it. Again, also got bananas. I think they come down in price to about 55 cents each or something like that. Pumpkin this week, I got a whole pumpkin for $4.55. It's not a bad price, so I got a whole one there. I also got 2 cobs of corn or 3 cobs of corn. I got 3 cobs of corn, which was 80 cents each, which isn't too bad. We just chop them up and we share them. Sometimes the kids don't even want half of one anyway. The tomatoes are around about 87 cents each. And I also got some avocados, which were $1.80. So yeah, we have that on toast. The kids absolutely love avocado on toast with vinegar and pepper and salt. And most mornings that's what they have. And other mornings they might have some cereal. So basically that's my vegetables for the week. I did stop into the fruit shop, but they didn't have a great deal this week. So I just got most of my things from Woolworths. And I got our usual 14 litres of milk, which is outside in the garage. And I got a few light milks as well in that 14 litre batch. Okay, so I'm going to go and get the cold products now because it's still really hot here in Queensland. I didn't want to bring it all out at once. But I'm really hoping for cold weather soon because it is starting to get cooler in the mornings now. But then it heats up during the day. So I've got the cold products out now. Now I did get some chicken this week. I did say that I wasn't going to buy any meat over the following 5 weeks or whatever after the batch I bought. But I just bought some chicken for meal preps and the chicken wasn't a bad price, the whole chicken. So I got this breast fillets because I'm going to do some prepping. I couldn't get any other chicken but this brand. I couldn't even get thigh or anything like when it comes to chicken breast or thigh. So I just picked up the macro brand. It was $13 a kilo. I'm going to do some meal prepping for lunch for myself and my husband. And I did buy more of the squeeze tube yogurts for the kids for school because they go back on Monday. So I grabbed a few of them. And also I got a whole chicken there, which was not bad price. I think it was $9.75 for that chicken. And that's just for a baked dinner one night this week. We haven't had a lot of baked dinners. I also got some light cheese slices because we've been missing our cheese slices. I have gone through most of the block. I've also got some unsalted butter for cooking and some olive oil spread as well. So yeah, butter's really expensive when you have to sort of buy 2 different types. Even like just normal block butter now is so expensive. I've also grabbed some sliced Devon for my youngest for school, and I think my oldest will have it on his sandwiches as well, hopefully, just to give them something different other than Vegemite and cheese and jam. Okay, so yeah, so basically that's the shop this week. So I did really, really well. So my target is $220 a week. That's what I'm trying to stick to. I know some weeks it's not going to be that much. Maybe it's going to be more than that if I need, laundry detergents or dog foods or things for school or whatever. But when I went through the total on the invoice, I only spent $188.70 this week. So I'm really proud of what I've done here. But I also do have a freezer full of meat. So that helps out as well. I haven't had to really buy much meat this week, but I have bought chicken. And the vegetables weren't a bad price, they were okay. So I've done really good with what I've had, and I just need to stick with this little plan of, $220 is our max, and yeah, hopefully I can keep going strong. So thanks everyone for coming along and watching today's Woolworths grocery haul for our family of 4, and I'll see you soon for my next videos. Thanks everyone. Bye.